Everyone wants to succeed. Everyone wants control over their future, their destiny. But most people can't even control themselves. They chase goals, money, and status, but they can't even control their own mind, their own emotions, their own habits. And if you can't master yourself, you can only dream about succeed. So what should you focus on most in life? Let's break it down. If you want to change your life, you have to start with yourself. Not your job, not your relationships, not your bank account. You. Here is the truth. Your life is a reflection of who you are. If you are weak, undisciplined, and full of excuses, your life will reflect that. If you are strong, focused, and in control, your life will reflect that too. Most people look everywhere except in the mirror when things go wrong. They blame their upbringing, their environment, the economy, their past. But the hard truth is this: if you don't take control of yourself, you will never take control of anything else. Master yourself and you will master your life. Think about this. If your car broke down, what would you do? Would you keep driving it, ignoring the problems, hoping it somehow fixes itself? Would you just complain that the car isn't working properly? No. You would repair it. You will take it to mechanic, replace what's broken, and make sure it runs smoothly again. Now ask yourself, why don't you do the same for yourself? You are the most important machine in your life. Your mind, your body, your habits, they determine everything. Yet, most people neglect themselves more than they would even neglect their car, their phone, or their possessions. They let their minds to get poisoned by negativity, distraction, and self-doubt. They fill their bodies with garbage food, alcohol, and addictions. They let bad habits control them. Then wonder why they are stuck. And then, instead of fixing themselves, they only complain. They blame society, their circumstances, their past. But blame changes nothing. If something in your life is broken, fix it. No one else will do it for you. If you can't master yourself, you will never master anything else. But if you do, you become unstoppable. So how do you do it? Here is where you start. Number 1. Train your body, because it trains your mind. You cannot have a weak body and expect to have a strong mind. If you don't have the discipline to take care of yourself physically, how could you expect to have the discipline to take care of your goals, your future, your succeed? Your body is the foundation. When you train your body, you are not just getting stronger physically. You are training yourself to push through pain, to stay consistent, to embrace discomfort. And those skills, they apply to everything else in life. Think about it in this way. If you can push through exhausted in the gym, you can push forward mental fatigue at work. If you can force yourself to get up and train when you don't feel like it, you can force yourself to work on your goals when you are not in the mood. If you can endurance physical pain, you can endure emotional pain without breaking. Every rep, every run, every drop of sweat, it's not just strengthening your muscles, it's strengthening your mind. So stop making excuses. Stop saying, I will start tomorrow. Train your body, because the stronger you are physically, the stronger you will be mentally. Step 2. Control your mind, or it will control you. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you let negativity take over, you will find your mind with doubt, fear, and self-pity that will become your life. But if you take control of your mind, if you fill it with discipline, resilience, and focus, you become unstoppable. Your mind is like a battlefield. Every day you are fighting a war against distractions, against laziness, against the voice in your head that says, take it easy. Most people lose that war. They let distractions consume them. They waste hours scrolling through their phones, watching porn, playing video games. They let their emotions control them. On one bad day, they give up. One failure and they convince themselves they will never make it. But not you. You will take control. You will train your mind like a warrior sharpens his sword. You will develop focus so strong that no distractions can break it. You will build mental toughness so powerful that no failure can shake it. Meditate, read, learn. Cut out distractions that poison your mind. Social media, endless entertainment, porn, useless gossiping. These things destroy your focus. They make you weak. A strong mind is a mind that can resist temptation. The mind that can stay calm under pressure. A mind that can keep pushing forward no matter how hard things get. Master your mind and you will master your future. Step 3. Destroy your addictions before they destroy you. Most people don't realize they are addicted to something. It might not be drugs or alcohol. It could be junk food, social media, video games, toxic relationships, porn, cheap dopamine, anything that keeps you weak and stop you from leveling up. Every addiction is a chain, a prison, and the longer you stay trapped in, the harder it is to escape. If you want to be in control of your life, you need to cut those chains. No more vices, no more letting eternal things control you. You don't need a small coffee to function. You don't need entertainment to be happy. You don't need comfort to survive. You only need yourself. And once you take back control, you realize that nothing can stop you. See, most people are afraid of failure. They see it as a proof that they are not good enough, that they should quit, that succeed is impossible for them. But failure is not the end. Failure is a lesson. Every mistake you make, every time you fall short, is an opportunity to learn, to improve, to come back stronger. The only people who fail are the ones who refuse to get back up. But here is something no one talks about. You can also learn from succeed. When you win, you don't just celebrate, analyze. Why did you win? What worked? What could you do even better next time? Because if you don't study your succeed, if you don't understand why you succeeded, you will never be able to repeat it. Succeed leaves clues. Pay attention to them. So, it all starts with you. You can complain about your circumstances. You can blame the world for your failures. You can sit back and wait for things to change. Or you can take responsibility. You can take action. You can commit to improving yourself every single day. But the truth is simple. The better you become, the better your life will be. So the question is, will you choose to master yourself, or you will keep letting life control you? Imagine this. It's 5 years from now. You wake up, but you don't feel rested. You don't feel anything. The alarms buzz beside you. It sounds sharp and guarding, but you let it ring. You stare at the wall, eyes unfocused, lost in the same thoughts that haunt you every morning. What's the point? What I should do? You have had this feeling before, but back then you told yourself it was temporary, that soon things would change, that one day you would find the energy, the motivation, the drive to really fix your life. But that day never came. You finally roll out of bed, moving slowly, not only because you are tired, but because you even don't have a reason to move. There is no urgency, no excitement, just another day that looks exactly like yesterday. Your body feels sluggish, your movements lacks energy, your muscles feel weak, and even simple tasks, getting dressed, brushing your teeth, feel like obligations rather than habits. You catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, but you don't stop to look. You don't want to, because deep down, you already know what you will see. The body you once wanted to improve, is the same, soft, untrained, pathetic. The gym routine you promise yourself never lasted. At first, you show up for a week, maybe even a month, but the motivation faded. You told yourself, I will start again, next Monday. The Monday came and went. It always does. And now, you don't even try anymore. You throw on the same clothes as always. They don't fit the way they used to. They tighter in the workplaces, looser in others. You think about changing something, maybe the diet, but the thoughts exhausts you before you even begin. The job you got to isn't terrible, but it's not what you wanted. It's supposed to be temporary. But 5 years later, you are still here, watching other people move up, starting businesses, chasing their goals, fulfill themselves, dating with these beautiful women. And you are exactly where you were. At work, nobody noticed you. You clocked in, do what's expected, count the hours until you can leave. It's not that the job is unbearable, it's that you feel trapped in a loop. The same task, the same paycheck, the same conventions with co-workers who, just like you, gave up on their dreams long ago. Remember the ideas you once had, the things you wanted to start, the skills you wanted to master, the version of yourself you wanted to become. For a moment, you feel something close to sadness, but you push it down. You tell yourself, it's too late now. And just like that, another day passed, unchanged. Another week, another month, another 5 years. Gone. Time passed, and every day still looks the same. Now you find a cute girl. You have some hope. Maybe your life will become better. Time passed. You become a marriage. But the girl? You don't notice it before, because you barely are in home. But is she started being fat? Could I see well? Time passed. Now you are a father, but you don't exactly feel. And on the one day, something hit you. You get to know that she's cheated on you. You get divorced, lose the rest of your money, lose all hope. And now, you are even not allowed to see your child. Then, at night, when you sit alone in silence, you don't feel sad, you don't feel anything. You had time, you had choices, you had every opportunity to make it different. But you didn't. But now it's over. But now let's back to today. Same time, same places. But now you make it different. This time, when the alarm rings, you don't hesitate. You open your eyes, stretched, and sit up with purpose. It doesn't matter if you are tired. You have trained yourself to win this battle. Every single morning. You don't reach for your phone. You don't waste the time laying in bed. You move. Your morning is structured. Not because you have to follow a strict routine, but because you have built habits that makes you stronger. Before the world is even awake, you have already improving yourself. Your body has changed over the years, not through quick fixes or short bursts of motivation, but through relentless consistent. The workouts that once felt impossible, but now is a second nature. You don't just exercise to look good, you do it because it makes you sharper, stronger, more in control. You stand taller, your shoulders are broader, your arms defined. The person looking at you in the mirror is someone you finally respect. And it's not just your body that's changed, your mind is sharper than ever. The thoughts that once held you back, the doubts, the fears, the hesitation are gone. You don't waste time overthinking or waiting for the right moment. You act. You don't avoid challenges anymore. You attacked them. Problems that used to overwhelm you, now feeling like a puzzles waiting to be solved. Stress doesn't shake you. Failure doesn't paralyze you. You have learned to master your emotions instead of letting them control you. Your finance situations is no longer a source of stress. Years ago, you make a decision to stop wasting time and start building something real. Maybe it's a business, maybe it's just a learning how to make money wisely. Whenever it is, it's given you freedom. You no longer work to survive, you work because you have purpose. The people around you notice. You don't have to prove yourself with words. They see it with the way you walk, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. You don't ask for respect, you have earned it. You have a couple of great closest friends. You do workouts together, making rips together, giving advices to themselves and laughing. You finally have a people that understand you, the people that have the same goals as you. But the best part? It's not the money, it's not the body, it's not even the confidence of your friends. It's a peace of mind. No matter where you are or what is happening, you feel calm because you know you won. There are your two futures. The question is, which one you choose? Master yourself and you will master your life. That's true. Everything you want, succeed, confidence, control, it all starts with you. Most people will never take that first step. They will keep waiting, keep making excuses, keep letting their habits, emotions and weaknesses control them. And no matter how much time will pass, they will be in the exact same place or even in the worse. But you don't have to be one of them. You have a choice right now. You can start training your body, sharpening your mind, cutting out the things that hold you back and take the control of your life. And before you go, comment below what's the first habit you are going to change. I'm really curious about it. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Now, stop waiting. Go take control.